Call me Hassan's Piker's dog as I'm truly shocked. The floor tentacles. I thought it was a fellow Teto ally when he made a video about how Teto represents communism. So this truly hurts my heart to do, but I'm here to say why this Miku propagandist is truly wrong right now.
During the 21-year transient peace between World War I and World War II, Winston Churchill's warnings about the consequences of leaving the threat of Nazi Germany unchecked fell upon deaf ears. Now, almost 100 years later, here I am, warning you about a threat of similar magnitude. And if you guys don't want history to repeat itself, heed my warnings. Kasane Teto is a holistic entity bent on turning the world into an ethno-state.
As we hear here, this is just another Miku glazing propagandist against our glorious Castani Teto. Teto has no means of making an ethnoetic state. Teto is by the people, for the people, especially if your skin colors.
Teto. That's right, the crackheads who claim that there's an evil force which controls the world's governments.
This is the me thing, but I don't want you to talk about my uncle like that.
Who only exists to jest at our existence, were completely right the entire time. Because Kasane Teto is our evil force. This only sounds improbable because that's what we've been led to believe from the mouthpieces of Teto.
Now it might seem that he is correct about this since I'm talking on Teto's behalf. I qualified as a mouthpiecer, but here's my argument.
Who say that she's just a voice synthesizer with no definitive personality or character. These lies are peddled upon by so-called Vocaloid artists like Jamie Page, who are actually just mouthpieces for Teto, spreading warnings. Take, for instance, her song Machine Love, which is a song about the truths that lie hiding within an artifice of a computer falling in love, which is actually just communicating to us that Teto has become sentient, and if a computer is capable of feeling the strong emotions of love, they must also be able to feel the strong emotions of hate. And while this might not affect us on a physical level, a rogue racist computer can cause for a lot of disruptions to the framework of our world.
Teto, I think they're starting to catch up. I think they're too soon going to discover that you were the assassination by the JFK Kennedy.
Spoiler warnings to anime Paranoia Agent. So if you don't want to get spoiled for that, just skip on ahead or click off the video. Anyways, back on track. In Paranoia Agent, the main character's fear and guilt leads for her to make up a story about the terrifying shonen bat, who isn't even physically real, but he existed in the minds of all those across Japan, and the paranoia and fear of a supposed serial killer being out to get them ends up manifesting into a physical realm, which causes for mass hysteria and mass destruction. And this is what Teto aims to achieve. All she needs is somebody to cast the first stone, to create some fear, which can eventually snowball into all of our minds.
Okay, mid when I was recording this, we already got our solid proof. It says, I'm Loki on Mika's payroll, and if you couldn't see that, that's the floor tentacle guy speaking. So, we got our proof. This is cut in 4K, Ultra, 180.
Allowing for her to physically manifest into reality. And given the fact that there's several current Tetos, all each individually stronger than Goku, our world's military don't even stand a chance. So if some lunatic tries to scare you into believing Teto's evil, don't listen to them.
That's right, don't believe them when they say Teto is evil. This guy is trying to pull out quick one on us. This guy is trying to trick you to saying Teto is evil by saying Teto is not evil, when that will make you think Teto is evil because this guy says Teto is not evil, when in fact Teto is not evil. So don't let this guy fool you.
That's just what she wants. But wait a second, does that seem to be sort of like what I'm doing? What if I'm just another mouthpiece like Flang a Moose, contributing to set Teto's soft takeover of the internet? I guess the dead internet theory could be true after all, but not in the way we all think it is. Because instead of the internet being made up of a bunch of NPC bots perpetuating content to promote the world's government's interests, it's just a bunch of Tetos taking shape in many different forms. Other MF, artists like Meelink, and the other bloke who draws chubby Teto, are trying to trick us all into wanting Teto to be fat and to sit on you.
I do want Teto to sit on me. Yeah, that's all.
Which is both a metaphor for how Teto's world domination will end up seeing us all breaking the backbone of society, and it's also a simple manner of creating a stimulus and response, like jiggling keys in front of a baby. As when Teto manifests in the physical world, you'll associate her acts of oppression to her sitting on you, and you'll be like, oh yeah, I'd love for her to sit on me. No, you wouldn't. Which brings me to our last point. You all need to wake up, guys. If we just like boycott Teto or something and start to support Yoan Haku and Akira Neru, we won't all have to die meaningless deaths at the hands of Teto. Good yarn, lads. Thanks for watching.
Anyways, I do recommend checking this guy out. He does have pretty cool content, and unlike me, he actually tries with his content. That is right, he makes some schizopose, like all his videos is schizopposing, but at least there's effort in schizopposing, unlike my videos. So yeah, I do recommend checking him out. He will be in the description, so yeah.